Jealousy, you think I don't fucking see. Trouble tornado of words closing in on me. I don't give two shits about your promise of lies. Try to get you off of my mind, And I can't take another lie, and I won't stay in the fake of your smile. And it's not okay that you play from the side. I'm 1,000 miles away from the place that you hide. I was a brilliant escape.
It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, and who comes short again and again. Because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, and who knows the great enthusiasms, who devotes himself, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. I wanted to read this today because I'm in the middle of a shit show in my life. And I don't need to get into what or how or who or when, and those things are irrelevant. But we live in a world that is filled with superficial judgments from the people that we're around. And if I've learned anything from being in retail and from working as a salesman and done film and a few things, is that you have to grip an audience. And how you can grip an audience and how people feel the heart and truth of who you are is when you feel the heart and truth of who you are. And when you touch the center of that truth and you look beyond all those superficial things that are surrounding us and the world that we're living in, and we get to the heart of the matter, is not the battle itself. It's the daring in the battle that we each are faced with every single day in our lives. You know, we can spend the rest of our life thinking that we're never good enough, that we're never perfect enough, that we're never thin enough, never powerful enough, never successful enough, never smart enough, never certain enough, and never safe enough, and never extraordinary enough. If you sit comfortable in your life, where everything's easy, and when you just show up to work and do your thing, you can make your paycheck, you can go home, but the only difference that you're going to make is the difference that you choose to make. And unfortunately, that takes you out of your comfort zone. You know, right here is growth, is where you are. Right over here is where the magic is. And somewhere in between, you have to make a sacrifice every day of your life of what you want to do and who you want to be and how you're going to stay. You know, what our parents never told us was that the real monsters in this world aren't sitting under our beds and hiding in obscure places. They're the people who are smiling to you and pretending to be your friends 1 minute, and then the next minute stabbing you in the back, who no matter what you do, it's not good enough. And they can sit there and judge it and point it out and think that you're being so bold and whatever, and how could you say that? Who do you think you are? What do you think you know? You don't know me. Blah, 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 blah. Well, you have this attitude, or you're that, or blah, 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 blah. You know what? Don't pay any attention to them, because they have not stood the battle. They have not felt the center of themselves. They have not felt the tears that you have in facing your demons, in seeing your challenges, and overcoming the truth about who you are in your life and what you know in your heart that is the truth. That is what matters. That's what counts. And that's the daring greatly. That's the sweat and the tears. That's the standing on the front lines. That's the making a mistake with your music and trying over and over again when it sounds horrible. Those people will come along and say, "Oh, you're nothing. They don't know who you are. Blah, 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 blah. Well, you don't even sound like you think you're a musician. You think you're so great." And blah, 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 blah. You know, those are the same people that are going to be calling you to your face when you have all of the success coming to you and all the things going to you and being like, wanting a piece of it. But where the hell were they? Where the hell were they when the rubber hit the road? Those people who you can call in the middle of the night, those people who are there for you for the long haul, those people who don't care how you look in the morning or whether your hair is good or whether your makeup is on point, those are your friends. And I've been so lucky in my life to have some friends like that. Hi, Mallory, Ken, Vicky. You all know who you are. You know who your people are, you know? And don't ever judge someone's life by what they say and how they perceive themselves or think. Look at their life and ask yourself, is this person happy? Is that the life that I want to model myself after? Is that someone that I would admire at the end of the day? Is that someone that I would believe in? If these people don't believe in themselves, if they send you letters at Christmas time because they're so upset and hate their life and want to complain and whine and have someone else dragged into their story, kill themselves when the rubber hits the road, or it's they always, these people, them, their stories are always about everything outside of their control. It's never in their control. What you have control over today is what attitude you bring every single day to the environments that you're surrounding yourself into. Are you something that brings the energy up? Or are you something that sucks the energy out of an environment? That's the better question that you need to be asking yourself. You know, a free spirit is nothing more than somebody who has a truth that they know that nothing in this world can shake, that can take it away from them. For me, it is my music. For me, it is my vision for young people. It is my vision for a brilliant, open, creative future. And all of that takes is one moment where you're willing to put it all on the line and say, I disagree with you, and I'm going to tell you that it is possible. I do believe in hope. I do believe in dreams. And if you show up enough every single day with that smile on your face and you keep on coming back every fucking day, you, by the definition of success, are a success. If you set a goal and you go out to achieve that goal and you meet that goal that you went out to achieve, then by the definition of the word, you are a success. So don't let anybody tell you that, and go out and dare greatly. And if you don't like the life that someone else has, but yet the words that they say are telling you that you need to be something and that you're this or that or whatever, you follow your heart. You follow what you know inside of you is the truth, and that will never leave you far. There are a lot of people in this world parading as angels of light who live in fear and do not love themselves, who aren't taking care of their bodies, who aren't maintaining proper sleeping schedules, who aren't doing all of the things that they say that you need to do to take care of themselves, who will go on to the latest fad, the latest eating craze, who don't. If you want to really heal yourself, it takes hard work, dedication, and showing up every single day when the going gets tough. And when the going gets really tough, the people who succeed in this life are the ones who get up off their ass and do something about it, not the ones who sit around and wait for someone else to rescue them. You know, you're not your story. The world doesn't owe you anything. Your parents don't owe you anything. Your job doesn't owe you anything. You owe it to your fucking self. And you owe it to everybody else who's struggled where you are right now to stand in the fire, stand in the truth. And when you speak from your heart, you will hit, your words will hit the heart. If you speak from a book or from some kind of plagiarized written statement from some other organization or something you've heard, or the platitudes and seminars and all the things that you've trained yourself in all of your self-help books, the real truth that your life, that you are a living and breathing example of, that you fought in the dark night of the soul, people will never see your battles. They'll never see the things that you've suffered, what you've overcome, who you are. They'll pose and pretend like they're the hot shots when really they're insecure about themselves. And those are the weakest people, and they exist among us. They're all around us. They're the loudest ones who steal all the energy in the room, who pose for false confidence and parade themselves to be something, but when the going gets tough, they're never to be found. They're the weakest ones. They're the ones who quickly fix their hair and quickly, try to present themselves to be something. But the real beauty in this world, you can't fabricate that. And if you got it, you got it. And people will hate you for it. They will hate you because what they think is that you have something that they don't. But the only thing that they don't see is that they have it inside of themselves. They just have to stop trying so hard and just let life love you. All around you is a miracle. The air you breathe, your body is a living expression of the divine, trying to tell you every single day that life is a gift. So treat it and act like it is. So wake up, go out, and hold no prisoners, because you are a child of the universe and you belong here. And if anyone tries to tell you that you're not worth it or good enough, then cut them out of your life. And if you're walking through hell, walk quickly. You are loved, you are supported just because you are you, and that's all that matters. So hold your head high and know that I love you and I support you and I believe in you. And don't look at the people, look at their lives, look at the things around them, look at how things are things falling together or are things falling apart? Because smart can swing right back down to stupid again really fast. Hold the faith, keep the faith, spit your shit, and laugh, because life is too short. My biggest strength in my life is my ability to laugh and make other people laugh. People won't remember your name, they won't remember your title, but they will always remember how you made them feel. So make them feel good. And live your best life, because you only have one. Jan Sam, signing out. Love, prayers, rocket. Eat, pray, slay.
Take another lie, and I won't stay in the fake of your smile. And it's not okay that you play from the side. I'm 1,000 miles away from the place that you hide. I was a brilliant escape.